Good afternoon. Welcome to Friday, the last day of this week. Reading Live with me, 𝐿𝐴𝐧. Welcome to 𝐿𝐴𝐧 Academy, Reading Live. I hope all of you are eagerly waiting for us, as we all are. Every time we want to make sure that we come and have a lovely session. Because of you all, we have never had a problem till date. So good. So welcome to another session of Reading Live with me. I hope all of you are doing good. Yes? Are you all enjoying your day? Did you all have a great day? That's another thing to ask, isn't it? Because you're all so lovely to always ask us, how am I? Am I doing good? And also, I would definitely want to know how are you all, as well as the most important thing is, are you all benefiting watching the live session with us? Yes, Monica Vegas, good afternoon. Kalpana, Manipur, good afternoon. Sidhu Bangalore, Monica, how am I? I'm doing good, Monica. Thank you very much. Nikki Syriac, after some time, good afternoon. I hope all of you are doing good. Yes, I'm sure you're all doing excellent. How's your practice going? There are few who is having an exam on the verge, isn't it? Arun Ravi, good afternoon. Give me some insights on the aspect. How are you finding all these time attending the live session? Are you all getting better? Still the same? Not yet? Skeptical about it? Tell me. How are you all feeling about it? Yes? Tell me. Give me some insights. Today, because it's Friday, are you all a bit, Monica, on the way to write the test? Fair enough, isn't it? That's also another much of an excitement happening. Your days are coming quicker to you. Good, good, good. I'm sure that you will all cross that barrier. Okay, and how about others? How are your preparations going? Meetu George, good afternoon. Shiny VS, good afternoon. Good, good, good. Nice to see a lot of familiar names. If there is anyone who's attending the live for the first time, please do let me know as well. Because there are a lot of students who share the very same link that you're watching. And because of their share, there are always new students coming in. Kalpana doing good. Okay, fair enough. Jilmi, good afternoon. Very nice. So we've been, ever since 2024, we have always come up with something new on the aspect how to improve. Okay, so again, going back to the basics. Archana Surendra, good afternoon. First time from Qatar. Okay, very nice. So Archana from Qatar. I had Simi from Qatar, or I have Simi from Qatar. So a lot of students from different parts of the world. Good enough. Jean Bino, good afternoon. Susamma, good afternoon. Nice to see all of you with a mix of good names in the sense known names and some new names as well. So good. So that's how a class should be, isn't it? And especially being an international class, you have people from different parts of the world coming in front of you. Minchu Tito, good afternoon. Tansi, good afternoon. Saumiana, good afternoon. Nice. Minchu Tito, a new name for me, and I would definitely want to bring a bit of an attention. See why? If you have not yet joined the very same page that you're watching, please do not hesitate to click the like button. If you have not yet joined the very same page, you click the follow button. If you have not yet subscribed to our channels, please do subscribe so that you do not miss any of the updates or any insights that we'll bring in front of you. Ria Santosh, good afternoon. We have just pinned the social media platform that 𝐿𝐴𝐧 Academy has, so that and please be aware, these are all free access. Okay, now why I had to emphasize, even though it's not nice to say free, but you have to understand, because there are certain students being contacted by fraudulent people who are there in front of you as well. Okay, they contact saying that, okay, you want this, pay that money. We do not expect anyone to pay anything to anyone. Okay, whatever that we are doing in like these kind of classes, these are all free. So if somebody asks you for money, just report them and block them. Do not pay. Your money will be gone. Because those are fraudulent people who are here to rip somebody else's money. Josmi Johnson, good afternoon. Manju Shayam, good afternoon. Revati Balakrishnan, good afternoon. Tangasudha, good afternoon. Manisha Manjula, good afternoon. Sophia Agasti, good afternoon. So what are the things that 𝐻𝐿 Academy has in stores for you? We have an array of linguistic training that we give. Okay, if you want some professional approach, you're always welcome. If not, we have these kind of classes that we give also. Okay, so you're always welcome. And we have different regular batches. We have crash courses. You name it, we have. Sanil Nair, good afternoon. Reshma, good afternoon. Jasmine Avi, good afternoon. 𝗊𝐿𝐴, good afternoon. A lot of known names, okay, but very few today with somebody who is not really. Jancy, good afternoon. Betsy, UK, good afternoon. And Teresa, sorry, good afternoon. Okay, now back to what are the things that you have to do? What are the basics that you have to see? Student doesn't understand the importance, okay? Now you are all asked to do reading as a habit, as for a reason, because the country that you're going, everything that is going to come your way will be documented. Sujit Tadur, good afternoon. 𝐺𝐵 Varghese, good afternoon. So student doesn't understand. Students feel that when I tell my students, please do start reading, they don't understand on the aspect initially. Okay, I'm not saying all the students, but there are few. But again, an overall perspective of why you've been asked to read. So you've been asked to read because when you go and live abroad, everything that is going to come your way is going to be in documents. So you will have to read and understand. Even let it be a very simple thing of they might give you a new instrument to work on. They will not come and train you. They will give you the manual. You will have to read the manual and make sure that the device is working properly. Understand? And also, the importance is to enhance your language. See, reading, the most beautiful thing about reading is when you read something, each one of us will have a different perspective about what we have read. And that's the beauty of reading, because our imaginative skills, our thinking capacity, our cognitive skills are all enhanced, which in turn has a great significance in your other modules that you're going to do and also to your life. When you read a lot of words, the way that you present yourself with language, it gets improved. Okay, so you have to start the fundamental thing. Today, come what may, I've told you the importance of 8 minutes. I've told you the importance of 20 out of 20. I've told you the importance of getting 400 out of 400, out of 500, a minimum. In order to enhance this, the fundamental criterion is start having habits in reading. See, there's no way that I'm asking you to read by paying more money. Don't spend more money. You have n number of things to read online, all materials, all newspapers, anything. Okay, start that step, first step, to put on the aspect of reading. Anjana Manikandan, good afternoon. Clarina, good evening. Anitke Varghese, good evening. Excellent trainers, Monica, excellent trainers are there in 𝐻𝐿 Academy. They are making us to crack OET, especially. Thank you very much, Monica. You're very, very sweet to say that we have an absolutely lovely team. And that is what, it's always a team effort. There's no way that one person can enhance anything. It's always a team that is there. Even when I come in front of you right now, okay, it's not me. I'm only the person who's coming in front of you physically. But there are n number of people who's behind me, who's there as our IT team. Who's there when I ask for the material, they pop in the material in front of you. When they, it's an absolute group effort. So only you are seeing me, but there are n number of other gorgeous faces that is there behind me who's making this all possible. So it's absolutely a team effort. Yeah, very much, very much. Thank you very much for those sweet words. Shiny Joe, good afternoon. Because as a whole team, we are so much committed on the aspect to make sure that you all are benefited. And of course, see, there are students, I know that you all know that what you see me in here is not what you see me on the day of class, because the class perspective is very different. Why? Because it is to make sure that you are getting over that line. In order to that, we will push you. We'll push you to the extreme. And that is only for making you benefit. It has nothing to do with anything personal. It is absolutely our motto is to make sure that whomever comes in front of us are reaching to their dream country. Anju John, good afternoon. Right, so Monica, definitely coming to see everyone. Very, very, very sweet of you. Eagerly waiting to see you as well. Right, now let's go and deal with what we are supposed to do. Divya Mol Thomas, good afternoon. Gina Binish Kakana, Ernakulam, is it? Good enough. Good evening. Saji Soman, good afternoon. Sharat Chandran, good afternoon. Ginny Benny, good afternoon. So when you have your plays next to you, it's very easy for me to remember as well. It's very sweet of all those people who have said Adur, Kakanad, and all those things. Good enough. Jinsi George, good afternoon. Laisamma, good afternoon. 𝐿𝐴𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿 first time and where you are attending from. Anshu Roy, good afternoon. As the students have popped up, let's go and dig part B first. We'll be talking about part B. The material will be popping up. Pile, good afternoon. Revati, good afternoon. Now the material will be coming in front of you. As soon as the material comes, do not waste your valuable time. You have to show that agility. You have to be agile enough. Soumya, Alex, good morning. You have to make sure that, see, the purpose is to make sure that I'm trying to beat the time. You have to beat the time. So do not waste valuable time. You have to be very quick and focused. See, that purpose should be infused into you. My purpose is to make sure that I do it in on or before that time. There you have the material. Please do. And then we will discuss. Okay. Gina Benish, first time. Okay, fair enough. Shravanti Jetty, good afternoon. Linda Botan, good afternoon. Anumbol Babu, good afternoon. Kavita Balaji, good afternoon. Susama was first to sit down. Monica Dan, good enough. Nancy Dan, good. Ashwati Mol, done. Nice. Tanga Sudha, done. Fair enough. I'm quite happy. Shiny V is done. Quite happy to hear that you're all there. You know what I will be asking, so you're all there before saying Sidhu done, Divya done, Ansu done. Good enough. Now my next important thing. Mahima, good afternoon. Kalpana done. And my next thing, I want you to tell me what is your answer and where you got that answer from. That where is very important, okay? Divya, Diamol done, Betsy done, Jimmy done, Jibi done. Good enough. Please do let me know. Yasmin, good afternoon. What is your answer and where you got the answer from? There are few. Josmini is saying first time. Very nice. Josmini, may I know where you're from? And people who are entered for the first time, please be kind enough to tell me you're here for the first time as well as where you're from, because I love to know where all you're from. Soumya done, Linjuraju done, Chintu Vipin done, Anit done. Good enough. What is your answer and where you got it? Like where is Spider? Those me, I know from maybe academy, I know. I meant where are you? I know that you're a student. No problem. Because no matter whatever the name, if it is very one that I've already asked you, I do understand. Where you're from? Jasmine A.V. done. If it is okay, see, it's not mandatory that you have to tell me, but if you feel that, yeah, it is okay to tell where you're from, fair enough. Shravanti, I'm from Kuwait. Okay, very nice. I had few students from Kuwait. Now I have Shravanti from Kuwait. Josmini from Saudi. I had N number of students from Saudi. So today, I think all my Middle East students are all there popping up, isn't it? I had a lot of students. Ashwati from KSA. There you have it again, from Saudi. So Middle East is taking the toll today. Generally, it's it's like when I ask, there are times where people from India are more. There are times where people from Africa, I mean, I'm not saying more, but the newcomers. Okay, likewise, today is more from Middle East. Mahima from Dubai. All right, very nice. Gina from Qatar. I had a few others from Qatar as well. This Jasmine from Bahrain, Jinsi from Bahrain, Susan Mati from the whole paragraph. Okay, fair enough. So I have my first answer, C. So very, very, very sweet of you to tell that you're all from different parts of the world, and it's an honor to cater for each one of you. Soumya Alex from UK. I have few students who are there from Betsy from UK, Soumya from UK. Fair enough. Reshma is also saying C from middle para. Tangasudha is saying C from the whole para. Okay. Now I want Tintu Vibin A. Am I happy? I have already two answers. A and C is there. Let's say. I want all of you to tell me what is your answer and where you have got the answer. Okay, do not restrict yourself. See, please understand, you as a student, you have to start telling yourself, my job coming in and attending a class is to enhance myself. How do I enhance? Whatever the answer that I have got, I'm going to tell you. See, this is where I've got. Very good. Shiny is saying B from middle. So what else do you expect? I have A, B, C. Now, you shouldn't refrain yourself because all the three answers are there. Kalpana, A. Ashwati Mol, B. Okay. Minchu Tito, C. Monica, C from whole para. Divya, Subhash, A from whole para. And from Pala. Okay, very nice. So, see, this is how diverse the classroom is, isn't it? You had people from different parts of Middle East, you have people from different parts of India, you had people from different parts. You name the countries, we have all the students from there. Right? And if you have any queries with regards to, see, there are a lot of exams that can be taken for certain countries that you're going and certain visas that you're trying to go. If you want to know more insight, please do not hesitate to contact that number. They'll be happy to assist because there's another latest edition in one of those exams that we give training, which is going to be suitable for all the Canadian aspirants. So likewise, there are exams that are suitable for Australian, New Zealand aspirants or even Ireland aspirants. Likewise, you have different exams for different countries as well. Right, Soumya Alex B middle, Anshu Roy B middle. Now see, there are people who said B from middle, C from middle, A from middle. There are people who said C from the whole para. There are people who said A from the whole para. These are all possibilities. Okay, so you have to always remember anything is a possible answer depending on certain places. If you don't look into certain places, and that's where you get the answer wrong. That's all. It's not such a huge mistake and all. Just one small place where you really look into. Now let's go and see what the things are. The question will be back on the screen and then we will discuss. So when you are talking about part B, the most important thing is what is the strategy? How are you to do? What are the things that you have to really be cautious about when you're doing? The first and the foremost important thing you have to understand, part B, the question, you have to relate it with your answer key. Okay, then only you will understand what the thing you are expected to find, because whatever it is, in part B, your answer should be mentioned in the given text. And the text will not have head and tail. It will be taken from many of the paragraphs out of that one, and they'll frame a question where the answer would be there. And you always have to remember, it's not what you think as an answer, it should be there. Understood? Now see, for example, now this when, I always emphasize the importance of these kind of WH questions. When, why, what, where, whom, how often, how much. These are all important keywords. So when dealing with patients following a safety incident, staff must avoid. Now these are the next important keyword. So avoid is there. Following is there. These are the things that you have to understand. So what do you understand from the question? When you are dealing with the patient who had following a safety incident, the staff must avoid. What should the staff avoid? Now this avoid is the most important keyword. Now you have to read, because I'm a person who would always read my answer option, underline the keywords in the answer option, then I pick it up from the paragraph. But if you are a student who want to read the paragraph, please do, okay? It's not a problem. Now see, staff must avoid saying anything until the facts have been established. So anything, that means whatever they feel like, they can. Okay, they should avoid. Staff must avoid speculating on possible causes of the incident. Okay, maybe you had that safety problem, maybe you had that incident because you are speculating. What is speculation? Speculation is form of theory or conjecture based on the subject without firm evidence. It's like guesswork. Okay, understood what is speculating? Now, are you to do? Should the staff do that? They should avoid doing speculation. Or should the staff avoid contradicting? Contradicting means absolutely the opposite of what has been said by other staff. They don't know, I was the one. No, you shouldn't. Or is that what you have to avoid? So, few things. 1, say anything. 2, speculation, that means guesswork. 3, contradicting. These are the 3 important keywords in the answer option. Now let's go and read the paragraph. Do not skip anything. Okay, please do read everything. Patient safety incidents. Information about a patient safety incident must be given to patients and or to their carers in a truthful and open manner by an appropriately nominated person. So it should be truthful and it should be open manner. Okay, an appropriately nominated person. So what are they saying? Not anything, isn't it? So they are saying whatever is truth, you have to say. So not anything. So slightly when you read that first sentence, for me, A is not the answer. Okay, now let's see. I'm not confirming it yet, but for me, lightly. Patient wants a step-by-step explanation of what happened that considers their individual needs and is delivered openly. Again, they are saying whatever has happened, you should tell them how it has happened. Okay. Then, so this is all, see, you have to understand this is the problem. This word is a problem. So, speculation, that means both the time they have mentioned it should be truthful and open, step-by-step explanation of what has happened, not speculating. So, avoid speculation. This is slightly been pointed. Okay, let's see. Communication must also be timely. Patients and or carers should be provided with information about what happened as soon as practicable. So they are saying, yes, they should be told. It is also essential that any information given is based solely on the facts known at the time. So again, they are saying anything is not allowed, only by the facts that is there. So again, no speculation. They again avoid. So slightly again confirming it for me, it is B. Let's see. Healthcare staff should explain the new information may emerge as an incident investigation is undertaken, and patient and or their carer must be kept up to date with the progress of the investigation. The duty of the candor regulations require the information to be given as soon as is reasonably practicable and given in written no later than 10 days after the incident was reported through the local systems. So throughout, there are a few answer options coming. 10 is saying A from middle. It is also essential that facts are known at time. See, fair enough. Known at times means avoid saying anything until the facts have been answered. No, they have to be given time to time information even before the fact have been identified. That is where you have to understand. See, avoid. You have to Look into that keyword called avoid. Avoid saying anything until the facts. See, they are not saying like that. They must be, timely they have to be told. It is not just when the fact have been apparent. Whatever is happening, okay, we are going through an investigation, you have to tell that. So avoid anything is not. That is why I told you, you have to relate it with the question. So A is a straight eliminator. Understood? Now contradicting with what others have. This is another one which you can easily eliminate. So why elimination? Elimination is the most appropriate method to find the answer. So avoid saying anything. No, you are supposed to say as soon as it is truthful and in an open manner. Then they are saying they want a step-by-step procedure. Sorry, explanation. Again, you have to tell them. These are not based on the facts. So what has happened? Yeah, this is what is it. Now, it is also essential that any information given is based solely on the fact known at that time. So that means until the facts known. Whatever the fact that you know at that juncture, you have to tell them. Understood? This is the problem. Until the facts has been established, you're not supposed to say anything. No, wrong. Understood why is not the answer? You have to relate it. See, that is why I'm drawing again and showing you how important you have to read your, B part along with the question. See, I'm just going to remove it. See, you have to read like that. Staff must avoid saying anything until the facts. No, as soon as they are dealing, they have to say. So this is a straight eliminator. Understood? They must avoid speculating. Speculating means no guesswork. That should be based on the facts that is there. Whatever that they have received, they should not speculation. That is why they are not supposed to speculate. So that is why B is the answer. Contradicting is nowhere mentioned. Understood? See, this is the smallest not mistake. It's that smallest importance that we give. See, we try to, okay, see, facts is there, this is there. No, this is not keyword reference. Welcome to pathway. Clear? Any doubts? Any doubts? Betsy is dancing, good enough. Why not? Isn't it? Tanti is happy. Archana is dancing, good enough. Monica understood. Susama, thank you. Ansu, happy, good enough. Any doubts? Are you clear? Thangasudha, clear. Anything that you want me to clarify? Anything that you have a doubt? You're always welcome to clarify. Okay? Kalpana, thank you, sir, for your explanation. Fair enough, Kalpana. Any other doubts? No. All right then. Because you don't have any doubts, let's go to today's part B. Now what? Sorry, part A. So, Rupal, Harry, hello. So what is today's material? It's DEXA scan. Okay, even though I was literally looking into DEXA, everywhere it was DEXA throughout the whole part. But still, what's interesting to me is, why? Because you learn a lot of new things, isn't it? Whenever you're doing a material, what happens? You learn a lot of new insights about it, even though you have seen it, but you don't really associate with that. So fair enough, that's the power of reading again, because you start imagining, okay, this is how the DEXA scan is, this is how the procedure is. Next time when somebody tells you about DEXA, I'm confident saying that, yeah, I know that DEXA. Why? It's thanks to material. Good enough. Part A, very tricky, 15 minutes, Monica. Okay, Akila Sham, good afternoon. Atira, clear. Sajeev Soman, clear. Fair enough. Now, I want you to tell me as what Tintu, first two options, very doubtful. Yeah, fair enough, because always the option will be two. But generally what happened, you literally avoid relating to the question. So few suggestions, not few suggestions, one more suggestion for you. One is the importance of reading habit. Two is to relate it to the question. Three, when you find an answer, just see whether it is addressing to the question. Initiate. As when you get used to it, it's not going to be a problem. Akila Sham, easy 12 minutes. Okay, now I have two different corners. Is it tricky, difficult? Tricky 15 minutes, easy 12 minutes. How about others? Kavita, easy material, 9 minutes, absolutely good enough, Kavita. Excellent. 9 minutes is just on the verge of what we have set as a target, isn't it? 8 minutes. Reshma, tricky, 14 minutes. All right, good enough. So I have got a gauge about it, even though it's not that all of you have commented. I expect all of you to comment, because see, we should tell what we feel. That's the power of what we call as democracy, isn't it? You have your right to say. Please do. Anshu Roy, easy, 12 minutes. Fair enough. Good, the material will be popping up on the screen. Susan, difficult, 15 minutes. Betsy took 13 minutes, easy though. Okay, Jean Bino, 15 minutes tricky. Jilmi Joy, tough material, 12 minutes. Fair enough. Right. Now, let's see what are the things that you have to do. See, part A, 15 minutes, 20 questions. The strategy in part A is called skimming and scanning. Scanning is detailed look. Skimming means quick look. How much time can you look to scan, skim and skim? 1 to 2 minutes. But I would say you take only 15 seconds each text, because you are having 4 texts which is based on one common thing. GB 15 minutes, okay, fair enough. Now you have to always remember this. Now what are the keywords? Everything I have already given, and if you are still doubtful, we have done an exclusive video on the very same page that you're watching, which dates a bit old. Go back and see there are n number of things that we have told to enhance your part A scores. And in order to enhance, see, there are students who are new, there are students who have been doing this, there are students who have the habit of reading, there are students who can read and comprehend. See, don't compare yourself with other person. Not at all necessary. You are supposed to challenge you only, not anybody else. Okay. So what you do, let's say initially as when you're practicing, see, when we do it, we try to do it very quickly, because why? We have time, isn't it? When you do practice, what do? You take your time, do it, analyze it, go back and see where you've made the mistake. Next time, what you do, from that time, you try to reduce it. And whether you like it or not, there is no point of you, any student coming and saying, I can't finish it. Do you think that the examiners will allow you to sit a second more than what is the given time? No. You are trying to attend an international exam. Please understand. Okay, that psychological shift has to be brought from you. I'm here with that purpose. Then everything is a piece of cake, as I'm going to explain. So 15 seconds each text, you have 4 texts. So you should know the difference between text A, text B, text C, and text D. Then if you can, and underline the keywords properly, part A is not at all going to be a problem. Now, I'm just going to show you how to skim. So a DEXA scan is an imaging test with the bone density strength and dual energy X-ray absorptiometry and the risk of osteoporosis, bone loss, fractures, bone breaks, and the composition of body fat and muscle. Health provider calls the test bone turnover and DXA medical experts, and most useful in the inexpensive test and helping the diagnosis of a quick and painless osteoporosis. The result of bone faster create new bones, and this is most commonly in the postmenopausal women. Over time, bones get weaker, brittle, and more done. Now, likewise, you have to do each text. So you'll be asked to lie down. So during procedure of DEXA. So all those things are during procedure. Then DXA bone material, again another name for DEXA, is reported in the name, and they are saying the GM2 and postmenopausal women age 50 T scores. So some T scores between 1, what is it? 1 and 2.5, what is it? 2 and above is what is it? And all those things are there. And in D, they're comparing X1 poro scan and DEXA scan, and it's the table, rows and column headings are always important. Now I have an idea about what is A, B, C, and D. Now I'm going to go to the question. See, there are 20 questions, and these questions are divided into 3 parts. The first one, 1 to 7, is called match the following question. 8 to 14, short answer question. 15 to 20, fill in the blank question. This should be by hearted along with the instruction. You have to. Okay, so 1 to 7, I told you this is match the following question. Now the instruction clearly says you are expected only to write A, B, C, or D, and you may use any of these letters more than once. If your skimming is proper, 1 to 7 is just a piece of cake. I'll show you. Who means some person. Assume the responsibility of interpreting the result through DEXA. So during surgery, where? During the scan. It should be there in B. I didn't go through now, but I'm just saying it should be there. Why? Because during the DEXA scan, when I was just telling you, I was said, okay, it is interpreted by the radiologist. Done. That's it. You are not expected to find where the answers and all are. This is why keyword reference. Now, alternative appellations of DEXA scan. Appellation means names. Alternative names are given in A. Why? Because it is known as bone densitometry or DEXA. Done. Not difficult. See, you have to understand. Numerical value signifying a standard bone density, C. T-scores are mentioned only in C. Now, do you need to worry about standard bone density is mentioned or not? Not necessary, because those T-scores are there. Understood? See, bone density, normal, here. Do you need to write above 1.0 and all? No, not necessary. Now, distinguishing features, groups for which DEXA results were strain based using T-scores. So again, it's a C, isn't it? Why C? Because the T-scores is only mentioned in C. This is where you manage time. Distinguishing features between X1 Pro and DEXA, go D. Because that's only where that comparison is given. Objectives of DEXA scan. So objectives. Now this is something which you have to really look into. What are the perspective? Why? Purpose of conducting DEXA. Why? It is there in A. Because it is DEXA is an imaging test that measures the bone density. Done. Now, purpose of the scanner in the DEXA. So during the DEXA scan. That's why they will mention. If you want to know, they're clearly saying the scanner translates the bone density measurement into pictures and graphs. Clear? So this is how you should relate. And the next set of questions starts from 8 to 14. These are called short answer questions. And instruction should be by hearted, where the answer is as simple as that of a word. Short phrase. Short phrase means it should not exceed 2 to 3 words. Okay, don't write more than that. Or words or numbers or both. Clear? Jilmi 7, very good. Reshma 6, excellent, good enough, good enough. Keep it up. Ansu 7, very, very good. Keep it up. So what visual characteristics are exhibited by fat muscle tissues in monitoring during DEXA scan? Akila 7, Kavita 7, very, very good. Keep it up. So during DEXA. So during DEXA, where are they talking about? During DEXA, where are they talking about? It is the shadows, isn't it? So they are saying about the importance of shadows during the DEXA scan. So how are they translating? So go to B. So where are they saying? White like, fat, muscle tissue like, shadows. SHADOWS. Fair enough, that's it. Excluding individuals in the gestational state, who else is precluded? Precluded means what? Ruled out. Prevent, okay, from undergoing DEXA. So where is that? It should be there in D. So people who are, any female who may be possible pregnant, that is where. Who else is not allowed? Restriction, that is where. Children, that's it. CHILDREN. During DEXA, what specific positioning device is used to ensure desired posture? So during, go to B, isn't it? Go B and see what is it. Now see what are the next keyword. So the next keywords are saying what? You will be asked to lie down DEXA. Okay. The technology will help you position correctly using position device such as foam blocks. FOAMBLOCKS. That's it. Sanal 5. Good enough, good enough. I always appreciate a student who are ready to tell what they have scored. Excellent. But that is not a problem. Keep it as a base. Try to work on it. You'll be okay with it. In which phase of life women are most susceptible to osteoporosis? So osteoporosis, which phase? Go to A. Because osteoporosis, this is most common in postmenopausal women. So which phase? Postmenopausal or postmenopause, anything is okay. But I wouldn't say postmenopause because it's not given in the text. So postmenopausal, POSTMENOPAUSAL. Which scanning method has no radiation exposure opposed to DEXA? So go to D. Isn't it? Which one? X1 Pro. None. Radiation exposure. That's it. X1 Pro is the answer, no scan, because scan is already there in the question, isn't it? So X1 Pro. Good. What does the acronym? Acronym means what is each letter showing? DEXA. Go to A. Dual energy X-ray absorptiometry. Clear? And it's a hyphenated word, dual hyphen energy, X hyphen ray should be written as hyphenated. Good enough. Now, the classification into 3 categories is typical for which parameter, reflecting the microarchitecture of the bone and spine. So all these things definitely going to be in somewhere in C, isn't it? So now let's see any other thing. So now see, there is a small thing. I don't know how it got missed. Here it is. It should be that. I know that you wouldn't have got that answer. Okay, it's somehow missing the thing, but the other keywords are what? It's there. So there is a small word missing in here. Microarchitecture is here. So normal, partially degraded. So these are the 3 categories. So which score? Trabecular bone score. TRABECULARBONESCORE. Good enough. Now fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks means same. Instruction remains very same. Yeah, TBS is also okay because it is given in the text, isn't it? So it doesn't matter. The safest one is abbreviation. Why? It is given in the text. Question 15. Occasionally referenced as is deemed suboptimal bone density with T-score ranging 1.0 to 2.5. So where are they saying about 1.0 to 2.5 and all? Right, I don't think that you're able to see. I think there is a small collection issue, yeah. Okay, I think it will be back soon, yeah. Technical glitch, what to do? Okay, very sorry. I know that I'm eagerly, hindering your, eagerness to learn. So let's see 1.0. Where are they talking about all these 1.0? Do you have any second thought about it? No need. Why go to C? So 1.0 is there. So osteopenia, OSTEOPENIA. Okay. Now next. DEXA scan stands out in the medical field for most beneficial, rapid, painless diagnostic test for detecting. Where? So where are they saying it is not painful, painless, quick and all? It is to diagnose osteoporosis. OSTEOPOROSIS. Okay, good enough. I know the next one is going to have a big problem for you because that word just got somewhere. It just got missing. So the answer to this is microarchitecture. Okay, because TBS score, where TBS score is here. But as I mentioned, the word just went from here. This reflects the micro. This is what they supposed to be. Microarchitecture. Okay, this was the word. So do not worry, I'll give you free mark for that. Why? It just got missed from you. I know that you would have searched a lot. Okay, so don't worry about it. 18. The technologist computer monitors highlights, dash and white, contrasting with fat and all. So medical tissue manifests shadows and backgrounds. So where are these shadows and backgrounds and all? You already have done it, isn't it? So where are they? What is the thing that they're saying? Bone is most easily seen in shadows and all. So the answer is bone. BONE. Good enough. To measure concentration of the dash, other bone components with the bone segment, DEXA bone mineral density is employed. So where are they saying? What are they going to assess? So again, go to C. They are saying, what are you to assess? You are to assess the amount of calcium. CALCIUM. The ultimate question for this week. The X1 Pro scan, no set frequency limit. Unlike DEXA, scan advice for less than dash per annum. So dash per annum, go 2 days. So where are they saying less than restricted for? 4 per year. So the answer is only 4 because per annum is per year. Clear? So I have wrapped the question. If you have any doubts, you may clarify. KS 19, very, very good, Reshma. Excellent. Keep it up, keep it up. Good enough, good enough. How about others? Ansu, okay, all of you are telling me the answers. Fair enough. Total. If you have any doubts, please be kind enough to clarify as well. Monica 17, excellent, good enough. Keep it up, keep it up. How about others? Jinsi 18, good enough. Jispi 17, good enough. Sidhu, thank you. Okay, as you have started saying thank you. Now, I would love to say that you have 2 days of break, even though we are going to miss you all for the next 2 days. Until and unless I see you all on Monday. Adios from me. God bless you all. Stay blessed during the weekend. Bye.